Parish, Elaine Crosby. Hi, Elaine.
Hey, Bert.
Good to see you.
Good. I'm glad you're home from vacation. It's kind of hard to know what to do around here.
Well, thanks. I missed you, and I missed all of you. Glad to be back. We were just talking about golf. Bentley Kuhn from Jackson winning the drive, chip, and putt at the Masters. Pretty exciting.
Yeah, last night I was over at some friend's house and they were like, but he says he's from Horton, but he goes to school in Parma, but, and all that. I said, yeah, but Mike Tirico, when he was kind of done and they did the interview and they showed him all, and he got to shake Nancy Lopez was jumping out there to shake his hand, and then Mike says, yeah, the pride, he's the new pride of the Country Club of Jackson.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
so that was cool.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Well, I think Mike's familiar. He's an Ann Arbor guy,
Right,
so he's been over here a few
Well,
times.
and he was familiar with, I'm sure with, well, maybe not with Horton, but they were calling it 60 miles south of Lansing. I'm like, there's something between all that, but oh well.
We'll get Jackson on the map, and it's through things like Bentley Kuhn's win that does that.
That was really cool.
A lot of great golf. And Brian Stewart's having a great year.
All of a sudden, he's playing better. Yeah. Yeah, I think after he had that whole thing, I don't know if you saw where he was playing with Brooks Koepka. Did you see those little clips where he couldn't pull the trigger? And I saw another last week of him. He didn't make the cut this past week, but the week before he was playing pretty well. And it was a little shorter, but it wasn't still, he was, I don't remember him doing that until this year. So
No, because, well, he gets on TV a lot more.
Yeah.
By playing well.
Yeah, you do. I haven't talked to him in a while. At least he played probably 6-7 tournaments in a row, all over the place.
Yeah.
So he needs a break. So, well, not that he didn't want to play the Masters, but big news now is Tiger's playing.
Yes. And he is for sure, is he?
No.
No.
He will tell everybody on Thursday.
Thursday. What do you think?
I think he'll play.
I do too. He's there.
Yeah, but I was listening on PGA Tour radio, and they were like all the bets on whether they're betting now on whether he'll break 74, whether he'll make all 4 rounds. Well, I mean, you can bet, and he's wearing FootJoy shoes instead of Nike, and what's the reason, and something about the shoe, and I mean, it's crazy. It's blowing up. It's just blowing up. I feel bad for the guys that are really going there to win.
Well, it'll be fun.
Of course, he's going there to win because Tiger Woods wouldn't play if he didn't think he could win.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in his mind. All right, so then after, we've got after Masters Week, we've got Holy Week, and that ends with Easter Sunday.
Yep, Easter Sunday dinner at Queen's for anyone that, just like Christmas dinner, wants some place to go for Easter. It'll be a good full plated dinner. It worked out. We had a nice crowd at Christmas, so I'm sure we'll have a very similar crowd at Easter. But it's for people that maybe are by themselves, or they lost a loved one, or they're just a family that they don't want to cook. But it's fun. We'll have treats for the kids, and they decorate it all up, and it's going to be a great day again.
Now, you actually had to suspend this because of COVID.
That's right. We haven't done Easter since 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
2 years. Yep.
3 years.
Now
we didn't do 20 and 21.
20 or 21.
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
So how does it work? Everybody eats at the same time?
Yes. So the doors open, what does that thing say, 1:15? Mm-hmm. And then we will try to get everybody's plate in front of them between 2 and 2:10. We have a whole crew of volunteers that come, and they fill the plates, and they used to do a family style, but with COVID we switched to a plated meal, and it actually worked really well. We were like, oh, I think we're going to do this from now on. And so there's a whole crew, and we try to, your whole table will get food. You're not passing food around, and then they take food home too. We have usually enough for everybody to take another dinner home.
It's amazing. I was impressed with how you treat the guests. It's like they're at the finest restaurant in town.
Yep, it's on, regular china, and no plastic forks or break when you're eating your ham, and everybody gets a handmade corsage that the guild puts together of real flowers. Mm-hmm. Kids get little gifts, and it's a fun. It's truly a good way to spend Easter, and it's good for the volunteers as well. Are you and Karen doing your little sign-in
I
again?
bet we might.
I
Yeah.
bet you might. I would just have to talk to Karen about that because you go where she goes.
We had a low pressure job last time.
That's okay. We did that on purpose. We try to bring you in slowly. But if anybody wants to volunteer, we're certainly a couple ways you can do it. You can go to the queenschurch.com website, and there's a link to a Sign Up Genius, and you can sign up to volunteer through that, and you can pick your time slot you want to do. There's a lot of need for people on Saturday morning if you already have plans for Easter to do setup. That's only about an hour and a half with all the hands working. We get that done. And then there's all different kinds of, there's a early shift on Easter, there's a later shift that helps clean up. We take all the table, when we walk out of there, you didn't know we were there.
And if people need transportation, are you going to be able to provide?
We will within the city. We'll,
Okay.
kind of Jackson, we're not going to go down to Hillsdale, but we'll do our best. We're still working on what we're using. We did use Jackson Transit at Christmas, but it's not available this time. So
Yeah.
we're trying to figure out who else has a nice little bus they can.
Well, maybe one of our viewers.
That's right.
has
That would be a
yeah.
great way to volunteer your time.
And it's the traditional Easter ham.
Yep, I'm sure that is. It'd probably be ham, and then the other thing we do at Queens is we have little they're not ornaments for Christmas or for Easter. They're eggs and stuff, but we pull them off of a board after Mass this past weekend. They went fast, so bring sides and desserts, and so it says right on the back what you need.
Oh, okay.
So I noticed by 10:30 they were almost all gone. So
Nice.
that's where we get all the donations for the sides come from that. And then they'll make probably scalloped potatoes. I'm guessing it'll be ham and scalloped potatoes and a vegetable, green beans or something. And then we have rolls and dessert and all kinds of salads.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's quite
it's great.
an event, and what a gift to the community.
Yeah, the Clarys continue. They've been hosting this thing through Queens for, we're not quite to 25 years, I don't think.
Which started first, the Easter or the Christmas?
I think Christmas.
Oh.
But I think they might have done it the same year. I'm not sure. But
Maybe.
I'm thinking Christmas was first. Which it's a big commitment. I mean, they give up their holidays to do it to hopefully make it nice for somebody else.
They do. Well, thanks to you and everyone participating in providing the community-wide Easter dinner on Easter.
Thank you.
Thanks, Elaine. From Queens Parish and the community-wide Easter dinner, Director of Parish Engagement at Queen of the Miraculous Medal Parish, Elaine Crosby. Well, that's it. We've run out of time. Thanks to everyone.